Minister of Social Transformation Lenard Montoute says it had always been the intention of his ministry to make a full disclosure of the investigation of the Boys Training Center. However, certain voices of dissent stood in opposition to that decision. He says that has been overruled by a demand for answers from the public.
It was originally the intention of the Ministry of Social Transformation to make that report public. There were many who had misgivings about that proposition. However, in light of the latest developments and the call by the general public to be enlightened as to the contents of the report, I believe we are answerable to the public, and as such, I am going to be in discussion with my permanent secretary in the very near future, because we cannot just carte blanche release the report. We have to scrutinize the report and ensure that there is nothing of a confidential or security nature that would be compromised in releasing the report.
The minister says a press conference will be convened as early as next week to disclose the contents of the report to the press. At the same time, he says there may be some censorship of the report because of sensitive issues like security at the facility.
I'm hoping that by next week we can do so, because we have had the report for quite some time now. And so what we would do is organize a press conference where, apart from presenting the report, we will be giving the media an opportunity to ask questions and to, get clarification on concerns as contained in the report.
With regards to the grievances of staff at the Boys Training Center, Montoute says his ministry is working feverishly to bring some measure of comfort and security to not just the staff but also the wards at the center. He says now that staff members are back on the job, his ministry can focus on the pressing issues of improving the infrastructure of the building, providing adequate security and staff, and ensuring programs are in place for the rehabilitation of the boys at the center.
I'm hoping we've turned the corner and we are well on our way to ameliorating the situation. It is, of course, a very big challenge, given the fact that we have to juggle with the consideration of relocation, while at the same time ensuring that the current site, the current location is brought up to a standard that is acceptable both for the wards and the staff members.
The Social Transformation Ministry will also look into how best the recommendations of the report on the Boys Training Center can be effectively implemented. Lovely St. Amy reporting for the HDS News, Channel 4.